Your dog just licked you. You probably smiled and moved on. But what if that single gesture carried more information than most people ever realize? Not just affection, not just habit, a layered biological signal that researchers are only now beginning to fully decode. This video is about what licking actually is, where it comes from, what it communicates, and one thing it can mean that almost no dog owner ever suspects. Before we go further, subscribe. Every video on this channel is built on real science, real studies, no myths. Hit subscribe right now, and if this changes how you see your dog, hit like. It helps this channel more than you know. Now, let's start at the very beginning of your dog's life, before they could see, before they could hear, before they could walk, before they knew anything at all about the world. The very first thing a newborn puppy experiences is their mother's tongue. She licks them to stimulate breathing, kickstarting their tiny lungs. She licks them to clean them. She licks them to trigger urination and defecation because in the first weeks of life, a puppy's body simply cannot do this without her physical stimulation. Licking is not just affection, it is the first act of survival a puppy ever receives, and here is the critical thing. As puppies mature in the wild, this behavior fades. Adult wolves rarely lick each other's faces. It is a puppy behavior, reserved for the very young, but in domestic dogs, it never disappears. Researchers call this neoteny, the retention of juvenile behavior into adulthood, a kind of permanent puppyhood. Your dog licks you with the same instinct they use to survive their first hours of life, and they direct that instinct at you because you became everything their mother once was. You are not just their owner. To their nervous system, you are the original source of safety and care. And later in this video, I am going to show you something about licking that will make you look at your dog completely differently, because one type of lick is not affection at all. If this is already hitting you differently, subscribe and hit like. Every week we go this deep. One tap. It means everything. Now let's talk about what happens inside your dog's brain the moment they start licking you. Studies have shown that licking releases endorphins in a dog's brain. Endorphins are powerful neurotransmitters that produce a feeling of calm and well-being. That release then triggers dopamine, a chemical connected to pleasure and motivation. This means licking is a chemically self-rewarding behavior for your dog. Every time they lick you, their own brain reinforces the action. It feels good. It calms them. It is, in the most literal sense, something their body reaches for when they need to self-soothe and regulate their internal state. This is why you will notice your dog licking more during stress, excitement, or overstimulation. It is not a random act. It is their nervous system doing exactly what it was built to do. Now here is where it gets deeper. Your dog has up to 300 million olfactory receptors. You have just 6 million. When your dog licks you, they are not just tasting your skin. They are reading complex biological data your body is constantly producing, your stress hormones, your cortisol levels, the chemical residue of what you ate, how you slept, and exactly how your body is functioning right now. A 2020 study published in Animal Cognition found that dogs showed significantly more licking and oral investigation toward owners who had recently exercised, specifically targeting areas of higher sweat concentration. Your dog is not just licking salt off your skin. They are conducting a biological analysis of you that no human instrument could ever replicate, and the information they are gathering directly affects how they feel. A 2024 study from the University of Bristol, published in Scientific Reports, was the first to measure how human stress odors affect a dog's emotional state. Researchers exposed dogs to sweat samples from stressed and relaxed humans. Dogs that smelled stress odors showed measurably more pessimistic behavior. They approached new situations with more hesitation and less confidence. Their emotional state shifted, caused entirely by the chemical information coming off another person's skin. Your dog does not need to see you cry. They do not need to hear your voice shake. They can smell your emotional state before you have said a single word, and when they lick you, they are responding to what they already know. Now let's talk about where your dog licks you, because the location is not random. When your dog licks your face, they are accessing the richest concentration of biological information your body produces. It's their way of catching up on your day, your health, and your emotional state, all at once. Sweat glands, tear ducts, sebaceous glands. Your face broadcasts a constant chemical signal. When they lick your hands, they are reading where you have been, and what you have touched. When they lick your feet, they are processing the accumulated scent information of your entire day, and canine behaviorists have noted that dogs which lick their owner's ears are performing pack grooming behavior, a behavior rooted in deep trust. In the wild, allowing another animal to access a vulnerable area like your ears signals that you feel completely safe with them. A dog that grooms your ears has decided something specific about you. You are family. But here's what most people never expect. Not every lick means what you think. Researchers and canine behaviorists have documented a behavior called the lick to dismiss, a quick, almost perfunctory lick, to the face, to the hand, paired with a stiff body, an attempt to turn away, and visible whites in the eyes. This is a subtle but crucial distinction. This is not affection. This is a dog communicating discomfort. They are trying to end an interaction that is making them uneasy. The lick is a deflection, a signal, the dog equivalent of a polite but firm step backward. The same gesture, one lick, can mean I love you, or it can mean I need space. The difference is not in the lick itself, it is in the body holding it, the eyes, the posture, the context. Most owners never learn to read this. They interpret every lick as warmth, missing the quiet plea for space. And sometimes they are wrong. Now you can tell the difference. And what about dogs that never lick? If your dog rarely or never licks you, that does not mean they love you less. Researchers who study canine personality have found that licking frequency varies significantly between individual dogs, shaped by breed, early socialization, and temperament. Some dogs simply express connection differently, through proximity, through eye contact, through following you from room to room. A dog that never licks but always stays close is communicating the same thing as a dog that covers your face every morning. The language is different, the message is the same. There is also a specific group of dogs that stop licking after a period of excessive licking in early life. Dogs that learned their licking was not welcomed. If an owner consistently pulled away or showed discomfort, some dogs simply stopped offering the behavior. Not because the bond weakened, because they adapted to you. They read your response and adjusted. That level of social sensitivity, the ability to modify their own behavior based on your reaction, is itself a form of intelligence that very few animals on Earth possess. Here is what all of this means. When your dog licks you, they are doing something that began the moment they entered the world. They are communicating in a language that predates everything we call training. They are reading your biology, regulating their own nervous system, and telling you something in the only way they know how. The next time your dog licks your hand, you will know what is behind it. Thousands of years of evolution, the memory of a mother's tongue, a nervous system that found its anchor in you. Subscribe for next week's video. We are going to look at why some dogs tilt their head when you talk to them. The science behind it involves something happening in their brain that most owners have never considered.